Hey guys, Ron and Nate from FunctionBuilt-Aquatics.
What's up, guys? Today we have our 275 and we have the piping ready to go. All we have to do is, well, fill it up.
Alright, so let me basically give you a heads up of what we're doing here. So this is the garden hose that I use, and I use the plastic garden hose spout. And what I'll do is, this hose is a pretty short length hose. I have my extended water change system that is connected to my sump in my back room behind me, and that'll run the entire length of this entire fish room, and I can attach it to any of these stations with Velcro tape. That is, I'll show you what I mean. I put a piece of Velcro tape on each one of the stations here, and what I do is I Velcro tape the receiver for the water change hose to that. Then I can run my siphon tube from any of the tanks, running the water right into the collector, and that water automatically goes to the sump pump and drains for me, so I never have to use any buckets. So this will be the same idea, but instead of using a siphon, I can use the gravity with the tank being drilled to drop the water level down to the length of the standpipe, just like I set up in the Wild Betta rack. Now I'll put a strainer, one of the aquarium strainers that that we all use for systems like the one I have on top in there. I'll put a strainer so nobody gets sucked in. But basically the length of the standpipe, and that's a little higher. I'm going to want to drop it down another 2 or 3 inches, but I'm just doing a mock-up here. I'd like to do at least a 30% to a 50% water change in this system. Now, once we connect the garden hose to the garden faucet, all I need to do then is open up, drain, and walk away. The water, as you can imagine, will actually stop right at the size and length of the tube, of the standpipe tube. Now I have one on the other side also, since the other 75-gallon tank is drilled in the same manner on the other side, and then I can continue to do the same. So this way I never have to use a bucket, I don't have to do any siphons. And when I came up with the idea, of course I did it on the Immaculata rack, and I used it today, and I've used it plenty of times in the past. You just connect the hose. Velcro tape is on the side right down there. You run the hose directly to the receiver. The receiver is connected to a super long 35-foot plastic hose that runs right into my sump. Open up the valve and you can drain your tank, walk away, and do your other chores. Yes, yes, honey.
I got chips.
You have chips? This is my daughter Emma. This is my future female aquarist, my little queen, and probably the smartest one in the household. So she's going to make an awesome aquarist. Like most of my female friends are probably the best aquarist. So she's going to be one of those super cerebral aquarists who does everything perfect. I'm so excited. But to make a long story short, that's how I do the water changes on the Immaculata rack. That's how I'll do the water changes on the 75-gallon tanks. Thanks for watching, guys. FunctionBuilt-Aquatics. See ya.
Yes. 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 Yes.